Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Isles of Sea and Sky. In our previous episode, we got pretty far into Raging Volcano, I feel like. Now, thinking back to what I did, we did kind of like get into this one, and I'm pretty sure that this one is solvable. I'm just being dense about it. But before we really deal with it any further, I do actually want to return a little bit because I'm fairly sure I just like walked straight away from several things, which is not. But yeah, like I didn't interact with this, I don't think. Not that it particularly looks like I can interact with anything here at the moment. I don't think we can do anything here yet. But like in here, can we actually do anything with this? So this definitely can't work. Can't do anything with that. Let's re-look at what's going on up here. Just refresh my own memory. Why did I not? I just got too excited and left immediately. Oh, I know why. I got too excited and left immediately because I wanted to reset the room, and then I was just so excited that I just kept going. Alright, cool. So we've got 2 of the red thingies now. Let's see. Man, that red haze there. Thank you. It's clearing up now. We need to. Nope, don't want to do that. Will that come back ever? Kind of doesn't seem like it. Right, we definitely can't push this. There's the block there. Hold on. Yeah, we don't need to do ourselves here. Interesting. All right. That's definitely not it, because we'll die immediately. Oh, I see. Fun. So, alright. Okay, let's reset the room, actually. Which I'm remembering now. It's been a couple days since I last played. I'm remembering now, belatedly, that I can press buttons to make that less painful. Alright, so done. This doesn't actually help me at all. Alright, I can do that, and then this. And that would let me... That really also doesn't help. Yeah. Is there some interaction with these that I'm not picking up? Alright. I'm wondering... Actually, hold on. Going back again. And in case anyone wonders, like, why are these VODs so full of me just, like, not understanding the puzzle? I feel like there's some value, not very much, but some value in watching someone, like, think through these things and sort of, like, get stuck up on them for a little bit. So that's why I'm doing it. Alright, so I think this one down here makes me a little suspicious. I don't see a way that I could leverage it. But I could do that. And now... No, I couldn't take the... What I was thinking is, oh, I can take these, like, around over here and get them heated up so that they explode, and that pushes this one over, and then that catches that on fire and destroys it. That's not an option. So we'll come back here. There's clear oops. There's clearly stuff happening there that I have not understood. All right. Let's see if I can't come up with something clever over here. We've got a lot of blocks on this, right? Like, yeah. Kind of feel like I've got. I need to get some sort of like heat tolerance thing. Come back to it. We've got so many keys. If I could get around here, that would be huge for us. But I don't see a way that we can make that work. It feels like we've got to come down for that. Kind of thinking like, oh, maybe I can do some sort of explosion thing, but no. breaks that, so that's not our answer, I don't think. Alright. Double check down in here. Oh, we actually can get through this now. That's big. It's not actually big. It is, if anything, tiny, meaningless. We can get through that. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, alright. Hey, progress. 12 minutes in, finally did something. So we've got another instrument thing. That's very interesting. Couple of blocks. Feels like I'm gonna need to do a little leg work. Can't move those. That's fine. A little bit of legwork never hurt nobody. Oh. Okay, that... Is there a way I can make this work? I didn't realize that this was solid. I thought that this was going to be permeable. This poor guy. I'm just killing him left and right. Let's check up here, see if we can find a note. Perfect. All right, so now we know we need to start looking for notes on the ground. Oh, hey, perfect. You know what? I didn't even register, but we can just walk through that. All right, we've got. There's clearly something I'm missing with these, you know? Like if I go down here, I die. So that is no go. There's something there that we haven't learned yet. Ooh, okay. We've seen at least one of these statues before. Oh. We saw one right here, I want to say. But we will have to start noting that. Wow. 3 of you guys. The last one being some horrible creature. Noted. Whoa. Okay. All right. I'm enjoying that it's effectively like Snake. I don't know why I did that. That was totally unnecessary and made this more complicated, but it's fine. That's fun. I enjoyed that. Right, another red key. And, interestingly, a two-way blocker here. Have to get both of those in order to successfully leave. Now, it feels like there were several things going on in this, which we did not, like, even touch on. I think that's all we can do in here for now, barring, of course, like, some notes or something. Are there any statues? Not that I'm seeing. Can't do anything here. Eyeball, if that's like a statue thing down in the bottom. I don't think it is. I can see over in that left-hand entrance, top left entrance, there's the little Eye of Ra symbol, so clearly something going on there. We'll come back to it. Oh, right here. There's a guy. Let's tag this with like a purpley flag. Yeah, kind of purpley. Trying to pay attention for notes. Alright, shortcuts unlocked, wonderful. There's a guy here. Kind of grayish, so we'll put... I guess that one... Good for notes, not seeing any... Looking for notes, not seeing any. That's annoying. Yeah, just mute myself. There we go. I have overcomplicated this, but it's fine. Yay! All right. Let's see. I mean, this pretty much has to be a blow stuff up puzzle, right? The thing is, this. I don't actually... Also, side note, I really like this little snake that we're looking at right here. Like, here's the head, and it snakes down, and then the tail comes over to here. Very cool. Don't see a way that I could get these blocks into motion yet. So we'll leave that for now. Shortcuts, excellent. Okay. More keys. We are flushed with keys. Is there a statue guy here? Not that I'm spotting. Any key or musical glyphs? Not that I'm spotting, but you know what we haven't actually... That is not the way. Okay, thought maybe there would be a note underneath that, but doesn't look like it. Statue, yeah, alright, so there's a guy here. Also kind of gray looking. But we might have to like go down and do a little bit of trial and error. We noted this guy on there. So yeah, I think it was basically this guy. So and more of the purpley one be here, and a grayish one here. And I mean, there's a lot of spaces that we haven't been. So, like, trying to trial and error this would be difficult, but... Let's see. I want to see, do they remember? They don't. That's fairly unfortunate, actually. But that's also good, because that means that it's not a, like, do a thing and then check to see if they've changed state situation. So, you know, we'll take silver linings. Did we ever? I don't think we did. Yeah, we never did that. Not that it really like makes much difference, but all right. So how? I mean, we've got. It seems like in order to do this, we've just got to get all the musical notes. Is what I'm getting out of that. I mean, this room by itself is almost enough to get the guardian spirit to relocate. I kind of feel like these like stone flower things, there's something I'm not picking up on them, or some ability that we just don't have yet. So let's take our new ability. I don't remember where else we may have seen that. I feel like I have seen red blocks. Don't. A lot of these Game Boy Pocket color blocks, but was there one on here? I feel like this was also the Game Boy Pocket color block, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Game Boy Color looking one. This feels interesting, this little block right here. Just such a short-lived little space. What's 30? Did I never come here? Ugh. Hello? I'm trying to figure out what the thing on the side means. It feels like a clue to something on the overworld, maybe? Really? I guess the game... Wait, what? Why did we get the sound just then? Why did we get the sound just then? So, like, I think the wave animation is what tells us, like, hey, you can't walk here. With some exceptions. That particular grid being one of the exceptions. Alright, well, dang it. Once again, we need that freaking Game Boy block. How did we never look into that spot? Crazy. And this one, I'm confident we never did. I kind of wonder if this has any connection with the one that the shell that we can change, but that was all we could figure out how to do with it. Nothing on this island at the moment. Looking at the water animations to see if any of them make me think there's a sneaky little side path. So far, no dice. Rats. Oh. Aha. We finally figured it out. The trick is that the block rewinds are canon. Very cool. They don't go back in time. Ha! Alright. Alright, that's actually huge. Wow. Alright, so how the F am I gonna... Could I... Get over to here, but this doesn't actually help us. Oh, duh. I'm so freaking stupid sometimes. Right? Yeah. No, okay. Alright, I've got a block. I've got two of these blocks. Slightly unsettling that the music has stopped like this. I know that it's not going to stay stopped forever, but it is still a little weird feeling. Oh, very clever game. I like this a lot. So we can push that down, push it over, and now... actually, I do need to push it a couple more. I actually need to push it one less. Very clever game. I like that a lot. Oh, that feels good to finally have that, because that's going to unblock us in such a huge way. Oh man, there's so many of those freaking blocks that have kept us from proceeding. You know what? While it's fresh in our mind, wasn't there one here that we can take care of? Yeah, boom, just like that. Now we can have whatever this is. Okay. I see you, whatever you are. It was worth a shot. Alright, so I have raw symbol directly under my feet here. Kinda looks like it. Let's test a theory. I don't really think this is gonna work, but why not? No, yeah, that destroyed it. I will come back to here because I feel like there's several things that we need to learn before we can really progress here. Does that always have a key on it? Oh, fun. Boom, 20. Man, finally figuring out that one spot has really unblocked us. Ah, okay. Progress. Oh, and a star for our trouble. Hell yeah. I'd say that was well worth the pittance of keys that we just used. Alright, so how do we go here, go up. I see there's an Eye of Ra just south of us there, and there's an Eye of Ra just to the right of us there. Oh, and there's one on the down here on the bottom right corner of that ice. So, a whole lot of secrets happening. Unfortunately, not much that I think we can do at the moment. But hey, star. So I'll take it. Ah, interesting. Key symbol is back. Super interesting. I'm assuming that there's not going to be anything that we can actually do there for now. That needs 30. That's very shiny. This is very shiny. I assume because there's things that I can do. Like that. Boom. Just like that. 22. Kind of don't trust that little waterfall has nothing behind it, but I am very conditioned on that front. Alright, and now we're in here. What are you trying to teach me, room? Okay. tracks. Okay, so hold on. Theory, actually. Does that help me at all? I think it does. What this room is teaching me is that the blocks carry momentum a little bit through the water slides, which is cool. But I don't know that I've seen a puzzle yet that requires that. We might be maxed out on what we can do here now. Probably not, but more knowledge. I'm really treating this game like I'm making some pretty big assumptions about sooner or later I will spot something and be like, aha, I can. The game has taught me this now. Boom. 23 stars. I'll take it. Before we go back to the fireplace, because we have spent a lot of today at the fireplace, I want to see why this is glowing. Why are you glowing? Because I don't remember there being anything here that you would be affected by. So it might be something on the other side of that door. We just literally haven't seen it yet. I'm going to run with that assumption for now. I think we can hit another bell, actually. I just thought about this. Wasn't there in the little side fireplace up here? Yep. Wasn't there one of the green doors? Oh, nope. Not like that. Yeah. Big enough circle and it starts looking like a straight line. Okay, cool. Halfway done on that, I guess. And a star, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That puts us at 24, which feels like a lot. I'm trying to think of a way that I can get one of these blocks like superheated so I can blow it up. But I'm not thinking of a way that I can actually make it happen. Yeah. We're close. We're tantalizingly close, but not quite there. Alright. The tour continues. To be honest, I don't. There was one red block on the far right of this island, I think. I remember that. Oh, hey. Oh, this is actually great. This is great. We're well over 20. Alright, what are you? Ah, okay. Sun thing. If I go back, okay, it's gone. Interesting. Unfortunately, we'll proceed here because I'll just die. Womp. But now at least we know what the deal is with those. So that's progress. Not me re-skimming the entire island visually to try and spot one music note that I'm missing. I'm trying to think of what. I mean, at this point, I'm about ready to start, like, checking, like, okay, this is where my note was over here, this is where my note was over here. In order to try and, like, game it a little bit, where it's just like, okay, they haven't had any in the upper left quadrant of the game. I don't really think that's the way that this game should be played, though, so. Looking for some obscure square that I have just somehow never stepped on, despite having walked all over this dang island. Check down in here. Interesting that we have this here directly beneath the other one. It's not exactly the same position, but it's on the same screen, relatively speaking. Am I overlooking something obvious with those and them killing us? It feels like, yeah, somehow, but how? I don't know. push them upstairs. Fair enough. Wonder if this might be a situation where the last note is buried under some rocks? That feels unlikely, but... Yellow things are left, down, up, down. Which is funny because it's almost the same as the gray ones. Are you the left half of that thing? So wherever the yellow stuff, the yellow ones are controlled, presumably is where we need it. What the heck, game? Why are you so good at hiding this from me? I feel like I've been all over this dang island. And it's probably like it's probably in a place that's like not even that like hard. Like I've just overlooked it. It would be really funny if it was the same room. Alright. At this point, we're just wandering around looking for treats. That's not it. So, take our 24 stars and leave. There was a green one over here. Yeah. Boom. 25. Hell yeah. Starman Jr. collect 25 stars. That's the achievement we just got. Oh, heck yeah to that. Oh, man. We don't really need that shortcut, but I would like it. Alright. 3 out of 4. I feel like that's significant progress on that. And 26 stars. Heck yeah. Was there anything up here? Oh, I think we're good. Technically, there's still one thingy that we need to, like, unlock, which I think we should probably do just to make the glitter effect go away. How did we even get up there? Was it? Yeah, right here. Easy enough. There we go. Like I said, we don't need that, but it's not going to hurt us any to have done that. And now it's not shiny. Wonderful. Alright. Somewhere. Come and find me. Alright, let's get back in here. To be honest, I have immediately forgotten where anything was. Super cool design on this guy. Okay. Do I remember any of the Game Boy blocks blocking us in here? Not really. Like, I just don't remember that being a thing on this island. But I could easily be wrong. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Right. Alright, well, tell you guys what. Let's call it here for this episode. I kind of think next episode I might take us over to the take us over to the title island and see if that yields better results. Because I just don't think whatever I need to do here, I'm not picking it up. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So yeah, we'll call this episode here. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!